For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 18 of Season 2 here at Roma, after remarkably being able to turn around Juventus' lead at the top of the table and find ourselves on top at the end of the last episode. A 10-point turnaround. We have 16 games to go in the league between us and a potential Serie A title. However, Napoli and AC Milan stand in our way today after a game against Parma to start us off. We are, of course, prioritising domestic football, so the game against Dortmund takes a back seat to the games against Napoli and AC Milan. But we also have to rotate the squad a little bit because of the nature of the fixture list. Not everybody is fully fit right now. In fact, my entire starting 11, other than Ralph Fairman, isn't fully fit. So we'll rotate a couple of people in and out for the upcoming games. But for now, we can concentrate on Parma and hopefully, fingers crossed, come away with at least 7 points in today's episode and keep that top spot. Hopefully Juve will continue to drop points. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. Hopefully we can get the points we want to stay top. Turbo through the gap. Maya helps it on to Defrel, whose pace should be too much to deal with. Oh, that's the best drilled shot you've ever seen. Low drilled shot he does with the controller. Not low drilled shot he does on the pitch. Oh dear. Rossi forward there to Maya. Actually starting at Cam in this one. Slot that through to Pellegrini. And he can do a low drilled shot. And that's what happens when it actually listens to what you do with a controller. Rome 1, Parma 0 after 15 minutes. It was always going to be a straightforward game. At least I hope it's still going to be a straightforward game. Fingers crossed we can just continue in the same vein. Get ourselves a convincing victory. Scalia. That's a great effort. Wow, off the bar. I sat here and watched and didn't do anything with the controller. The keeper stood there and watched and didn't react either. Down off the bar comes the ball. Somehow, he's offside, isn't he? Somehow, we have ourselves, he was, a 1-0 lead that stays intact. Karsdorp in there to Defrel. Nice turn, actually. To Maya. Maya with the effort. Oh, straight down the throat of the keeper. Thought I'd give Maya a try at Cam and leave Under out wide, but mainly because Under has more pace. But I think I may end up putting Maya out wide and putting Under in at Cam. We'll have to wait and see. We'll give it until half time, but I might need to switch them around just to give us a better chance of extending the lead and ensuring victory here against Parma, and in turn ensuring the league lead stays with us. Sligardi, out muscle him please, Emerson. Or, you know, not. Up to you. Decent cross. Nacho underneath it, headed away. Pellegrini underneath it, not headed away. Scott Sorella. Wait for the turn, there it is. Daniele Rossi will step in, and away we go on the counter. Now, Iturbe. Run, please. Because when you decide to start running, no one can catch you. He says, as well, no, actually. Yeah, no one can catch him. What a run. Oh, it's a poor ball. No, it's not. Under. Deflected. Under. 2-0. That was a complete clusterfuck, but I'll take it. Roma 2, Parma 0. Iturbe's just electric fast. 95 acceleration, and that really made the difference there. The ball inside was meant for Defrel. It was terrible. It found Under, though, somehow, and then been able to bundle it over the line. 2-0 in front. That's 3 points. Thank you. There to Defrel. Nice spin. Under's there in the middle. Chingy's Under. 3. Game over. Sorry, Parma, but you're just not good enough. That's a big gap between us now, and we are certainly going to take all the points. There's the final whistle. A couple of good finishes in the second half to give us the win. I say a couple of good finishes. That first Under goal was pretty laughable, but never mind. A 3-0 victory, as was the case with the other game played on this Saturday. A 3-0 away victory for Genoa over Bari. Up next for me was Napoli midweek, wasn't it? And then AC Milan the following weekend. So things don't get any easier today. Alisson wanted to play in that game, and to be fair, I meant to play him, but I forgot to put him in the starting lineup. Do I play him against AC Milan or Napoli? I don't think so. I think I'm still going to play Fairman, but I might start to give Alisson the odd start against the lower rated teams in Serie A moving forward. And to be fair, he'll play against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League as well, and in the upcoming Coppa Nazionale semi-finals too. But for now, going to go into the game against Napoli with my first team at full strength and hope that we can get another set of 3 points. Right, what's Napoli's starting lineup going to look like? I expect a 4-3-3. They have sold Milik, so they don't have him. Seamus Coleman on the bench with João Cancelo actually at right back, formerly of Inter. Dries Mertens at striker with Callejon and Insigne. That is a fast front line. Strong midfield as well. Surprised to see Diawara further ahead than Marek Hamšík. You'd have expected them to be the other way around there, but Glick and Tonelli at the back. Strong team. This will be difficult. Florenzi. Nangolan. Fred into Sanabria. Nangolan's made the run through. What a start to the game this would be, but it's not. We have seen his finishing stat drop in the squad report we did yesterday, and that is evidence of it. Perhaps he doesn't score 99.9% of the time anymore. Diawara through the gap. Thankfully it's Mertens who've got in the middle, otherwise we could have had problems there. If that was Alexander Milik, then I'm certain that that would have been 1-0 to Napoli. Thankfully it was the small front line that Napoli are putting out here that is the reason why we're still level at this moment in time. We might have gone all the way up the other end. If I pull that back, and we've scored on the counter. We've scored on the counter. 1-0 Roma. Antonio Sanabria is the man that's there to tap in from 4 yards. Sorry, Napoli. Florenzi into Wanyama. We drew against Napoli last time we played them. Victory is on my mind this time around. We'll look for De La Feu out wide. Cut in. Drive into that space maybe. Still going here, Joe De La Feu. Alright. Yeah, don't worry about giving a penalty, ref. It's fine. It's not a problem. The fact that he's just completely body checked him there, not gotten anywhere near the ball or even made any attempt to win the ball in the first place, doesn't matter, does it? That's not a factor in whether it's a foul or not. Jose Callejon misses at the other end. I should have a penalty there. Hamšík to Jorginho. Oh, the ball roll's killed me. Callejon was saved by Fairman. That ball roll completely sold me there. Just, there's no adjusting feet quickly enough to deal with things like that. De La Feu trying to outmuscle the defender here. Alberto Moreno comes off on top, or comes out on top. Fred with a nice tackle. Nangolan will knock this back. Squeeze that through there, looking for Sanabria. We can, you know. Antonio Sanabria looking for a second at the near post, but Pepe Reina equal to it. Just trying to rifle it in at the near post there. Elshal with a good corner. Marcelo goes up. That might be another corner to me, actually. I think it came off a Napoli man. It did not. So it will be a goal kick. Jorginho. Through ball there to Dries Mertens. I have a funny feeling. Hold that thought. I have a funny feeling with their with their weaker top line, i.e. Insigne and Mertens, if I can try and just boss them about physically, we'll be able to deal with them offensively. Although we are going to have to keep an eye on players like Jose Callejon, who obviously are rapid and have the physicality to their game. Trying to catch him on the counter here, but Diawara has done brilliantly. Fred to Nangolan. Around the corner to Sanabria. And closed down by Diawara, so we'll just let it across there to Wanyama. And the overlap here is Marcelo. And the defensive line stepped there, but Sanabria actually read the step well. And Nangolan's turned well. And finesse is just wide. I think the days of Raja Nangolan finishing the majority of his chances are actually coming to a close. As his finishing stat drops further and further, he's becoming less and less efficient in front of goal. He's still a good goal scorer, don't get me wrong, but he's not as clinical as he was. Rog into Hamšík through the gap. Mertens steps across. Fred will have him matched for strength, taking the advantage and running with it. Literally, João Cancelo. There's the cross. Please jump for that. Thank you, Marcelo. Oh, Manolas even. Here's Alberto Moreno. Nangolan trying to lean on him and get the ball away, which he's done fairly apparently. Pretty sure that was a foul, but Wanyama might have the strength to hold off Rog, or at least should have had the strength to hold off Rog, but didn't. That was Marek Hamšík. Dangerous going forward. Mertens might go for the 1-2, and trying to cover off the 1-2. Is that a penalty? Apparently the referee doesn't want to give any fouls. I should have had a penalty in the first half. They definitely should have had a penalty there. I perhaps should have had a free kick after that, as the decision wasn't given. But the ref doesn't apparently like giving free kicks or penalties or any sort of decision for any sort of physical contact ever. 20 minutes to go. It's still 1-0, but I'm not sure how we haven't both had penalties in this game. Fred, oh, nice ball through the gap to El Shaarawy. Marcelo's there, he was offside. He's onside now. Can we find anyone with a delivery? Oh, again. Oh, Deulofeu did get there. Gorgeous whip from Marcelo. I don't cross with him enough. I really should do it more. Deulofeu very nearly giving us a 2-0 lead there at the back post. Right technique with, or right idea with the technique to head it down into the ground, but the execution of the technique, not quite there. Wanyama. Oh, beautiful through ball. And Raja this time, no mistakes. Oh, one more straightforward for him. And he tucks it away well. 2-0 here against Napoli. We have had to work hard for this result, it has to be said. But get the result we will do. 2-0 against Napoli. A goal early on after 8 minutes and one right at the death. That will keep us top of the table. I'm hoping, just hoping, that Juventus are going to drop more points on this match day, so that it gives us a little bit of breathing room to maybe slip up with a result or two later on in the season, because we may well do that. You know what I'm like. And with Napoli around the corner too, oh, sorry, AC Milan around the corner too, coming up next, the chance to have that little bit of leeway is appreciated, especially considering AC Milan are a side that I haven't tended to do that well against. At least they knocked us out of the competition. Juve do drop points against Frosinone, team we played yesterday after playing Juventus and got a 5-2 victory. Juve only able to get a 1-1 draw away from home. Our lead at the top of the table extends to 3 points. We are getting a little bit of daylight now. If I can go and beat AC Milan as well, then that would be absolutely perfect. AC Milan starting with their typical 3-4-3 formation. Mario Balotelli leading the line in an AC Milan shirt at San Siro for the first time in a few years. Will we see him return to form in his career against us? Let's find out. Silva inside to Locatelli. Nice tackle. All squirms free. I wanted to catch him quickly on the counter. Sanabria turns well, actually. Playing the same side that just played Napoli. They had to work hard for that win, so I am going to have to rely on substitutes off the bench, probably around about the half-time mark. But if we can get ourselves in a good position before then, and we're not going to need to worry too much about the players' stamina, and we can just concentrate on seeing out a single goal victory perhaps. But this is going to be a great chance to get that single goal. Gerard Deulofeu in behind, and Donnarumma with a save. Probably should have expected as much. Gianluigi Donnarumma, an exceptional goalkeeper, even at such a young age. Oh, who won that header? Romagnoli in the end to get it away. Fred will whip again. And whip he does. And the keeper's going to come for this one and punch it clear. El Shaarawy. We get a bit of space, maybe. And then, oh, I was going to try and bend it towards the far top corner, but well defended by AC Milan. Their players aren't on full fitness either, so it's not we're not exactly too much up against it with regards to the stamina of the team, which does help. They must have had a game midweek as well. Fixture list just as busy for everybody else as it is for us. Gerard Deulofeu just so quick, and the ball in was superb, but Sanabria couldn't quite read it. We do still have the ball though, so the pressure will continue here. And Nangolan with a bit of space on his left foot. It's going to take more than that to beat Donnarumma today, I think. Danny Garcia fires out to Balotelli. Does have good footwork, Mario. We are going to have to keep an eye on that. Wanyama steps in and wins the ball, but then loses it again. Calhanoglu gives that straight to Fred. AC Milan making mistake after mistake in this first half. El Shaarawy looking to get in behind. Now he really is struggling with stamina, but there is Raja Nangolan, and across here is Deulofeu. Donnarumma's positioning is on point. Nice tackle on Locatelli by Manolas. A bit high up the pitch for him. You see Raja Nangolan making the run, but he's well tracked by the defender. Can Victor Wanyama pop up with something mad? That is so unlucky for AC Milan. Wanyama's going to run off and celebrate, but that was a terrible shot. I want to see a replay, please. A woeful shot from Victor Wanyama that was going so far wide, and the defender has arrowed it into the back of the net. That's going a good 6 to 10 feet wide and ends up a couple of feet inside the post. Oh dear, Matteo Masacchio, what have you done? Roma 1, AC Milan 0. A horrendous own goal. Danny Garcia to Locatelli. To Stindl around the corner to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Intercepted, but they will keep the pressure on. Oh, they're doing beautifully between just the two of them. And that is, I just knew, as soon as it left his foot, you could just tell that was going to loop and fly into the bottom, to the top corner, sorry. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, it's what he does best on FIFA. Long shots, free kicks, and finesses from the edge of the box. Beautiful effort. This is deserving of the 360 camera. The only option he had there was to bend it and whip it. And I love Hakan Çalhanoğlu on FIFA because that is exactly what he's so good at. Beautiful finish. A horrendous own goal at one end, but the quality at the other is there for all to see. 1-1. Locatelli, the space out wide, and that's where the ball will go to Diogo Jota. Oh, it's a great ball in, and thankfully Marcelo read it. Otherwise, that would have been 2-1 to AC Milan, and they turned it around on me. The amount of times we've done that to other teams this season, we very nearly had it done to us. And May still, the space again for Conte, but the shot's very poor. Locatelli, cross here to Danny Garcia. Andre Silva, Danny Garcia steps in. Oh, Çalhanoğlu, stop it. Here's Locatelli. Back to the Turk. In here to Stindl. Marcelo's picked up a knock apparently, and Conte with the effort, but well held by Fairman. Don't know what's happened to Marcelo. Might have been that stop at the back post a moment ago that led to that injury. That wasn't the skill move I wanted there from El Shaarawy. Wanted a McGeady spin. Now we might be in trouble. Balotelli turns twice. Finds Locatelli, who crosses and finds Çalhanoğlu, who finds only Fairman in the way. Wow, I'm really under quite a bit of pressure right now, aren't I? Let's look for El Shaarawy. He's in behind. Can we turn their pressure into my pressure? I see the man arriving at the back post. I'll float for someone in the middle. Win that header. Well up, Fred. Deulofeu. Twist one way then the other. Pull it back. Fred's there. Wanyama's there. Is this one going to be on target? It's not. Well, it was. But it's deflected off Romagnoli and wide. Corner for Roma. Fred delivers. Good delivery. Keeper's going to come again. Win that, please, Raja. Well up. Jose Maria Jimenez turns. Fred back to El Shaarawy. Could go to Fred again. Raja, good footwork. Nangolan deflected for Romagnoli and wide for a corner. Pressure at both ends of the pitch from both sets of offences. Florenzi, that's over the line off the underside of the bar. What a header from the corner. I don't necessarily score a lot of corners, but we've scored a couple in the past 2 or 3 episodes. We've come close to scoring more. I've got a vivid memory of Jose Maria Jimenez crashing the ball off the crossbar from a corner in either the last episode or the one before. But that's a very good header from Florenzi. That isn't the tallest player, but off the underside of the bar, over the line and out again. But thankfully was quite visibly over the line, as well as obviously us having the goal line decision system. Just before half time, Roma 2, Milan 1. Nangolan to Wanyama through the gap. This is immediately from kickoff at the beginning of the second half. Look out wide here to Deulofeu, cut inside, pull that back. Fred, turn on his left, finesse it. Oh, Donnarumma puts an end to what would have been a great way to go 3-1 up. And going around the corner there to Sanabria. I've got Leonardo Bonucci with me, who is going to be a hard defender to shake off, but shake him off is exactly what we've done. And Deulofeu at the second attempt can't score. Good header. Romagnoli tackled by Gerard Deulofeu. Used to play for AC Milan, of course. Had a loan spell here and now scores against them. Gerard Deulofeu makes it 3-1. Wasn't on loan for long, I don't think, at AC Milan. But he's scored. Well, he's not been here long for us either, has he really? But he scored here against them. Again, it's his 3rd goal in Serie A. And we find ourselves 3-1 up. Locatelli to Stindl to Balotelli. Back to Danny Garcia. Oh, it's a nice ball through. Hakan Çalhanoğlu looking for his second. Buries it well. Oh, extend the lead. They peg me back. It's 3-2. A brace for Hakan Çalhanoğlu. We were only 2 goals in front for 5 minutes. Balotelli to Stindl. Nice tackle by Jimenez, but Emerson didn't react in time. Danny Garcia. Oh, through ball of love, but Fairman reacts to it quickly. Balotelli just needed to come towards that, and that certainly would have been 3-3. Imagine Angola looking to get in behind. He's got Conti with him. And I'm going to need support from someone rushing from midfield, which I don't have. Emerson, why not? Oh! Cracking strike from Emerson, and Deulofeu can't keep it in. Oh, if only that had flown in. Diego Jota in behind. Pulls it back. Balotelli! Oh, 3-3. Mario Balotelli scores at the San Siro in an AC Milan shirt. Not seen that for a while. Oh, hopefully we don't see it again, but I'm annoyed. Yama, Angolan, I'm going to drill this out wide here to Defrel. Do we use Defrel's pace and just try and outdo Bonucci, which we've done well, and the finish? Donnarumma saves. Oh, the chance to win it right at the death. Change being made for them. Fred will whip this towards the near post where Sanabria is waiting to try and head on target, but can't do it. Donnarumma's made 9 saves to this point in the game. You just saw from the graphic at the top of the screen. Wanyama. Oh, nicely done. Wanyama. Oh, Victor! Where's that come from? Victor Wanyama. 4-3. What a game. What a finish. What a result. His first shot in the game led to us taking the lead. It was an awful strike. And the worst own goal, or most unlucky own goal you're likely to see for a while. Beautiful turn. And what a rocket off the post. I thought we'd thrown it all away when Balotelli equalised, but we've snatched all 3 points back again. Romagnoli, drilled to last Stindl. Don't throw it away now, Ches, keeper. Comes and punches, win that head and Angola, and there we go. Right, that has to be, yes! Cool, talk about running it close. 4-3 win at the San Siro to beat AC Milan, and we needed that. I really needed that from Victor Wanyama. Interface Bari away from home. I don't know what Juventus are going to do this match weekend or who they're facing, but all we can do is win our games. Up next for us, Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, a competition we're not focusing on too hard this season, of course. As we mentioned, we won it last year. We are concentrating all of our efforts on domestic action to try and win every single competition we're involved in. Marcelo's out for 5 days. That's not a problem. He's going to be rested anyway for the game against Borussia Dortmund, and Emerson will step in. So we leave it today with the league table looking like, however it will look like when I eventually am able to scroll across towards it. Like that. We are 6 points clear, but Juve have a game in hand. We've extended the lead over AC Milan, who are 4th. Inter have apparently dropped off the face of the earth and are now 13 points behind us. They were level with me not long ago. I swear we were on 39 points each at one point. I don't know what's happened to Inter Milan, but we are in the best form of the season right now. So long may that continue. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.